So, KSI versus Logan, November 29th. Who you think is going to win? Y'all already know who I'm with, who I'm supported, who I'm rooting for. Logan Paul. I hope you knock out KSI in the first seconds of the first round. I just don't like KSI. You know, the man claimed to be God. God. Blasphemy. So the London press conference happened a few days ago. I'm sure you guys seen it. It was packed. A lot of silliness, a lot of back and forth between Logan Paul and KSI. Logan Paul came out looking like a villain from what's that cartoon it's called with the squirrel? You know that cartoon with the squirrel?
Yeah.
What's that called? What's the name of that cartoon?
What is it again?
You know the cartoon with the squirrel and the moose? Rico.
Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. What's the villain guy name? The villain.
Oh,
Boris Baldanov. That's how he looked like. He looked like Boris Baldanov. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but you know the guy, the villain from Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's how Logan Paul looked like. He looked like a cartoon character. He looked like looked like a French prostitute. He looked like a French, any French guy, basically. The conference was entertaining. I actually enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below. I thought it was hilarious. He was funny. Logan Paul had mad confidence. KSI came a little similar as how Logan Paul came out in the first press conference that he did in London last year. You know how he was quiet and started crying. He couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle the pressure. It was so many people against him. It was so many people against him there now today in that press conference. But he kept his composure, kept calm, and did what he does, entertain. KSI, on the other hand, came out with King Kong, a dog. He came out with a dog that looked like King Kong, which is Logan Paul's dog that passed away. He was killed. He was eaten by a coyote in LA, which is crazy, by the way. Like, it's insane. What the hell are coyotes just walking around in LA? Guys, you gotta have a leash. You can't just leave a coyote walking around. I mean, who owns those coyotes? But anyway, it was all entertainment. It was funny from both sides. KSI came out with the dog with that looked similar to the Oh, I already mentioned that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Why did I forget? Is it correct? KSI came out with that dog that looked similar to Logan Paul's dog. Was that harsh? I think it was a little bit harsh. But, so was Logan Paul coming out with little tiny Chinese condoms. Like little tiny condoms. I know, that sounded racist. What's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, he just threw it at KSI like, here, custom-made condoms for your small penis that doesn't exist. That was a little bit funny. But that's the game, guys. You got to get to your opponent's head. You got to mess with his head, mind freak his head, make sure that your opponent is got some, anger against you real. I mean, there is anger. I mean, against both sides of KSI and Logan Paul. They both legitimately hate each other. But what I'm saying is to really mess with the emotions, because prior to the fight and when going to the fight, they won't be able to really fully give their best because of that effect that you had against them, on them. Prior to the fight, you mess with their emotions. They go in there with their emotions, that they feel angry, and they're not thinking straight. They want to get you down. They want to get you down fast and hard, just like similar to Fousey Tube. What happened with Fousey Tube? He got distracted because of his anger, because of the emotions he felt. He really just wanted to knock Slim out, and that's all he thought of the whole fight, and that's the reason he came out swinging that whole fight, all those rounds. So yes, it's a part of the game. Okay, so whatever disrespect they say to each other, but there was a lot of ridiculous shit that Logan Paul was saying. Like things like algorithm. Something about simple. You don't know, simple algorithm, which means you stupid or something like that. In that sense.
You'll see. You think you know it? The only thing you know is simple arithmetic, because you're dumb.
I've got a question for Shannon. Shannon the con.
Plenty. There's Lomachenko, There's Tyson.
Tiny condoms
There's-
for my baby carrot friend. Yoss.
All right.
All right.
Same question to
Come on,
Logan.
man.
Or he said something about, I'm gonna give your belly button a wet willy. The fuck is that, Logan? The hell? I'm gonna give your belly button a wet willy.
I'm gonna give a wet willy to your belly button, bro. No, I swear to
Question
God.
for Logan.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. There's something wrong with it. Guys, tell me who you think is gonna win the fight. Who are you supporting in this KSI versus Logan fight? I mean, I can't wait for the fight. I think it's gonna be a great fight. And like I said, I'm rooting for Logan Paul to knock out KSI in the first seconds of the first round, and that's it to it. You know, to basically argue the moral game between the two, like, oh, well, you know, why are you supporting Logan Paul? Logan Paul did something horrible last year. He recorded a dead person's body. That affected so many people, especially the victim's family. I mean, yes, sure, absolutely, he made a mistake. But let's not forget, like, a forward reaction in that situation could be very different in different individuals. Maybe that was what he was legitimate, you know, processing reaction to process what the hell he's actually witnessing at that moment. Now, not saying, of course, he's not wrong of course, he's definitely wrong for posting the video in the first place, regardless of what he said in the beginning of the video. It was disrespectful to the person, to the individual that committed that suicide, the person that died, and to his family, and to the nation itself. It was very disrespectful. But KSI claimed to be God. And that is, to me, no, you gotta knock the hell out. You're not God, boy. Get your ass down from that pinnacle that you put yourself on. You're not God. You're gonna be taught that. And hopefully Logan is gonna beat the crap out of you enough for you to be like, oh my God, I'm not God. I'll share you guys your comments down below. Like this video, share this video. There's something else that I wanted to talk about. I can't even remember what the hell it was. What was it? Not really sure what was it. Okay. Nothing, I guess. It wasn't anything. Bye. Who you think is gonna win, KSI or Logan Paul? You don't know who they are?
I don't understand what you say.
Who's gonna win the fight between KSI or Logan Paul? KSI? Fuck out of my store. Get the hell out of my store.
I don't know who it is.
I now know what to expect.
Come on, guys.
I now know what to do. And when I get in that ring, I'm just gonna pressure him. I'm gonna make him suffer.
Is there
slowly.
a fighter who's inspired your style in particular?
I mean, there's plenty. There's Lomachenko. There's Tyson.
Tiny condoms
There's-
for my baby carrot friend. Yoss.
All right.
All right.
Same question to
Come on,
Logan.
man.
Is there a
What is
fighter
this guy
that has
doing?
inspired your
What's wrong with
style
him?
in particular, Logan?
He's Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's actually.
I got my
losing
own
his
style.
mind.